So Sam, you ready to have a science experiment?
Yes, I love science.
Awesome! So I was thinking, after Easter you have all these Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with Easter eggs a lot of times?
I eat them.
You eat them, but after a while you get tired of them. A lot of kids will have...
Not me, but...
True. But if you made something like deviled eggs, some kids will eat deviled eggs. Did you like them?
No, not as good, no.
But you loved cookies.
I do love cookies.
Alright, so like when I was looking for recipes to share with your audience,
Okay.
I ran across this recipe and it made me go, It's one of those things that make you go, So I wanted to go ahead and try this. I do not know how this is going to go. I've never done this before, but it seemed really cool and interesting.
Yeah, no, that's super interesting.
So in this recipe, what we're going to do is I want you to go ahead and we're going to do again, we're going to cream the butter and brown sugar. So here we have 1 cup of butter or 2 sticks of butter.
Yeah.
And then you're going to also cream together 1 1/4 cups of light brown sugar.
Okay.
All right, so get that in there and we'll cream that up.
Wait, plop.
Plop. That's okay. Plopping is good.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to bring it closer.
I'm going to bring this guy closer. There we go. Go for it.
Same thing will happen. Is we're going to...
Oop. You lost some there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, it's back. 2-second rule. Don't worry. This was clean.
Like all good chefs, we cleaned our surface before working.
And our hands.
And our hands. There we go. Okay.
Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to stop this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you now add in our vanilla.
Oh boy.
This is 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Teaspoons, not tablespoons. Teaspoons.
2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay.
Alright. And then let's mix this in.
Okay.
Alright, now let's go ahead and raise this up. Scrape down the sides
The sides?
and your paddle. So, easiest way to scrape down is start at the top and just kind of go down. Like, doink, 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 like that.
Doink, doink, doink. Oh, like that? Okay.
I think that's easier because you're telling it to go right straight back down to the bottom.
So it's more of a poke than a scrape. No, it's more of a poke than a scrape.
Or a doink.
A doink, yes, a doink. Professional terms.
Yes.
The official term for that, a doink.
A doink. It's like a thingamajig and whatchamacallit.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys say at the library?
Yeah.
I understand the
Yeah. Although my coworkers may disagree. It tends to.
Alright, so thank you for scraping it down. Now we are down to putting in our eggs.
All right.
Now since we're doing science, we are going to go ahead, instead of like we had the eggs and we mix them up.
Yeah, the mixed eggs, yeah.
So with our hard-boiled eggs from Easter, we're going to take 2 hard-boiled eggs that have been peeled and smally
Diced?
diced. Small diced eggs.
Yes.
Hard-boiled. Not smallies, but
Small.
small diced eggs.
Smallies is the professional term.
Yes. Again, I've never done this before. I have no idea, but 2 hard-boiled eggs peeled and small diced. Now we're going to mix that in, and when we mix it in, if we still see some egg in the batter,
Yep.
it's okay.
Okay.
They said it's normal.
Oop.
Oh, that's so weird.
Ooh, yeah. That looks funky. Almost looks like onions in there now.
It does, right?
Yeah.
See, you're learning with us.
Yeah. See, it kind of looks like onions there at the bottom.
That's not onions, folks. That is.
Ooh, that smells like eggs. Yep.
That is definitely eggs. Alrighty then. Well, I guess that's what they mean. That if you see some egg, it's okay. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's go ahead and lift it and scrape down again. So we will go ahead and scrape down the very eggy dough. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Very, very interesting. So now we are going to add in our dry ingredients, which I have measured out.
Okay.
Alright, in these, I'll explain what's in here while you slowly add it in. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 1/4 cups of flour. So we're going to add that to our mix. Oh, poor Sam. Alright. And we're going to start off low again.
Okay. Ooh.
Now you see what I'm doing here. Go and stop, go and stop. The reason I'm doing that, actually, now I started going and stopping, however, sometimes another trick that you can do while you're doing this is you get yourself a piece of film wrap and you just take that, you're going to make yourself your own little lid. What it's going to do is keep it, one, from getting everywhere on your counter, and 2, once it starts going, it can only go so far up, and if it starts coming up here, you can tap, tap, tap it down,
Yeah.
and it goes back in. So, now watch. So, as I'm going, see, it's not going to, see as it's going? By holding it here, I can get it back in as it's going in. So there's a trick of the trade there for you. And now I don't need it so much. Tap, tap, tap. And we're going to stop and scrape one more time and then mix one more time.
Okay. All right.
Just make sure it's, I see that. Yeah, it's okay.
Like not professional.
That part doesn't matter too much, just mainly like the sides of the bowls.
Coming up.
Oh, good, you're done. Oh, you're done.
Oh, okay.
No, you're done.
Oh, yeah. We use the timer for labeling it.
Yeah.
We're professionals.
We are, ready?
Ready? Yeah. Oh, that's a good way of doing that.
Yeah, trick of the trade.
Again,
there you go,
trick.
see?
Yeah, don't scrape on the bowl, scrape on the thing that's mixing it.
Yeah, because you got the, you can use that in your edit too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, trick of the trade. Use this, get that down. Come around. Alright, one more mix real quick. That's what goes with Alright, so. Alright, Sam, so we're down to our last step.
Okay, Mom.
So what we're going to do is take everything off. You want to do it like I showed you.
Whoa.
That's alright.
Right off the bat, this seems a much more clingy dough.
It does,
than the last
right?
One, yeah.
And I do not have an answer for that because, again, I have never done this before. This is new to me.
Maybe just because the egg wasn't liquid, it's not mixing.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe it's not. This is theory, by the way. But yeah, it's my guess that since the egg was solid, it's not mixing super wet. It's not adding that wetness to kind of break it up.
Exactly. It's doesn't have the correct binder, maybe, too.
Maybe, yeah.
So, it's interesting.
Yeah. This is what science is all about.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, with this one wouldn't be almost edible cookie dough. If you think about
Yeah,
it.
because there's no raw egg in there. Yeah, because they're already cooked.
So go ahead, I dare you. I double dare you.
I don't like them. No, I don't. I'm not going to eat cookie dough. No. Again, there was enough about cookie dough that's labeled as, oh yeah, you can eat this. So.
I'm not worried about keeping all that because like this is experimental.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he experimented with the cookie. He took one.
Our assistant took a cookie already.
All right, so ready for the last step?
Ready for the last step.
Chips.
Chips. Not the poker kind either. The fun, edible kind.
And again, this is going to, since we already had the salted caramel chips, I did salted caramel chips.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be, I don't know, what should we call this? Hard-boiled egg? Oh. Hard-boiled egg cookie?
Hard-boiled cookie? Be like a hard-boiled detective?
Ah.
Yeah.
No, hard-boiled egg.
I do like the hard-boiled egg. Whoa, dear.
Oh,
This is going. I think I'm making more of a mess than the mixer did.
no, that's okay.
All right.
Alright, and now, again, we are going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. We are going to get our cookies, and we're going to drop them by the tablespoons again.
Okay.
Alright? My assistant took our cookies.
Oh. Magic of video editing. We can fix this.
Yay! Ta-da! So, you're going to...
See, and she's doing it this time because
Yeah.
she's
My
the
hands were there.
Yeah. Oh, she's the professional.
Alright, so, tablespoon. And we're going to drop this in. Do one more. And 2 inches apart. And by the magic of editing, we are going to have the bowl stuck on the... There we go.
There we go.
By the magic of editing. Alright, so here goes our experimental cookies.
Science cookies.
So our science, our egg cookies, hard-boiled egg cookies, again are going to be baked at 350 degrees for 9 to 10 minutes. Alright, and then again when they come out, we're going to let them set for a second and cool them on a wire rack. Alright, and we'll let you know how they turn out.
Alright, so time to see how this experiment turned out.
Oh boy, alright. Because I'm not thrilled with it. Well, not thrilled, you know, but the thing is, of other people, and which is funny because the baker, I do not have a sweet tooth.
Oh, fair enough.
So, yeah, you ready?
Ready?
The egg cookie.
Egg cookie.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a cookie. Not bad. I could see where it would work. I'm not getting the hard-boiled egg, so
No?
it's different.
I mean, you don't normally you don't want an egg cookie, like a cookie to taste like an egg, so I guess good job there.
Exactly. It's got a different texture though. It's almost...
Alright. Okay, so since this is science,
Science.
what would you do different next if you had to go at it next time?
Using a hard-boiled egg,
Yeah, what would you do different if you had to use a hard-boiled egg?
mince up the egg better.
Okay, fair enough.
I would say maybe a smaller dice. get it kind of creamy, kind of like, not everybody's going to have it, but I would probably put it in a chopper, or kind of like a nut grinder.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Trying to get it broken down more. That's what I would do. Or using my hand knife, chop it up more, perhaps. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I think having the salted caramel chips helps it. I will say that.
So overall, a success?
Overall, it passes.
Passes? Okay.
So I would give this as a cookie a B+.
B+? Okay.
All right. All right, Sam, so what do you think?
Interesting.
Yeah.
It almost has the texture of a sugar cookie.
Ah, good point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what it feels like a sugar cookie I'm eating.
Sugar cookie?
Mm-hmm.
I think like cross between sugar and a shortbread.
Yeah, very much. It's definitely interesting. It's like not bad.
What would you do different if you could, since it's science?
What would I do different? Well,
If anything.
anything? Like you said, I'd probably maybe try to dice up the egg. Because it almost seems like the egg lends a more fluffiness to the, because it's hard-boiled, it seems like the cookie's fluffier.
But is that a bad thing or a good thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not horrible. Like, I'd eat it again, but
And could you tell if there's hard-boiled egg?
if I didn't know previously, no. I can't really tell the egg is in there. Maybe a little bit. Now I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. It's definitely an interesting experiment, to be sure.
Yeah, so how would you classify this? If you had to put a book title on it, would this be under romance? Would it be under horror? Or
Science fiction.
science fiction? Okay. Nice.